All right, you guys, let's talk about tier 2 of living the Power Foods lifestyle. This is a great place to set a goal to get to and to maintain for your life. So let's talk about the basic elements. First of all, I'd like to remind you what PVC and PVF stand for. PVC is protein, veggie, carbohydrate. That's how we pair foods that come from those categories together to create a fat-burning, nutrient-absorbing, really awesome environment in your body where your brain functions at its best, your body it's decreasing inflammation, and you are gaining that power, feeling like in your body. So PVC is protein, veggie, carb. PVF, can you guess what it is? A lot of people think it's fruit. Fruit's a carb. PVF is protein, veggie, fats. So we have those two types of meals. You can do a PVCF, where you combine your carbs and your fats, but that's for some people that need to have a more robust meal. What I want you to understand in a tier 2 is that you're starting to pay attention to pairing your foods wisely. So if I had a fat, like an avocado, then I would also need a protein, and I would need a veggie. I could choose any one of these. Maybe I'd have a half a bell pepper and the avocado and some chicken. That's a PVF meal, okay? Whereas fruit, like an apple, is a carbohydrate. So I wouldn't put the fruit and the avocado together. That's a carb fat. And if I'm living PVC or PVF lifestyle, then I won't combine those. Instead, if I have a carb, I'm gonna eat this with a veggie and a protein. So we start to pay attention in tier 2 to pairing our foods wisely about 50 to 70% of the time. Now, something else I'll want you to do if you're gonna live a tier 2 is I want you eating a veggie every meal you eat. You can do it. I know the breakfast ones, you'll get over. Try to go for more watery based ones like cucumber, celery, cucumber. I love bell pepper, handful of spinach in your eggs. So just start to get in the habit. You can do it, but just make that goal of a veggie every time you eat. Next, water needs to be your primary beverage, okay? It's time to really, really make that commitment. It's okay if you have, the random cup of milk or the fruit juice or the soda, but I want you to really make drinking water your priority. That's gonna help flush your body. Think 70% of your body is water. So you need to give your body the molecules to even perform bodily processes. Water doesn't just exactly equal weight loss or a healthy lifestyle. Drinking water is a chemical reaction in your body providing a very essential element for your body to function. So don't neglect that. Next, I want to explain to you 2 types of indulging. So one is an abstainer and one is a moderator. Now this is based on Gretchen Rubin's podcast and her book. So I can't take credit for it, but it's incredible, and I'm going to teach you how we apply this in our eating the Power Foods lifestyle way. So you are a moderator. If you can eat, let's say I had a cookie, and I'm like, oh, I want this cookie, and I can eat one, and that's all I needed. I can eat strategically the rest of the time, but I just needed that cookie. And if you tell me that I can't have that cookie, I'm gonna be really upset about it because I need that cookie, okay? So you're a moderator if you have a little bit more control in tempering your desires, but we don't wanna say that you can't have it, okay? Now, on the other hand, I'd say the majority of people are more in the abstainer category. You are an abstainer if you want that cookie, but the problem is if you eat that cookie, and what happens? Maybe people leave the room and you're like, yeah, maybe number 2, maybe number 3. And you're the type of person that's like, I don't know how half that sheet of Oreos is gone. Or half the bag of chips. Oh my gosh, what happened? I wasn't even thinking. You're an abstainer. Most people are like, hello, I'm an abstainer. That's okay. I was one for a long time, and after 4 years of living Power Foods lifestyle, I'm a moderator now. That's kind of our goal, to get ourselves to a more tempered state where we can indulge but not overly obsess over the sugars and the yumminess. So think about that. I want you to understand which psychological profile you are as to your indulging strategy. Once you know your strategy, you can better implement this into your own structure of what you expect of yourself. Now, one other note on this is understanding that you have a different profile than somebody else helps you when they're like, why can't you eat just one? Have it. Because you know yourself. And knowing yourself is very important when we're working on changing our nutritional habits and behavior. So if you are an abstainer, don't push abstaining tendencies on other people. Maybe they're a moderator, so respect that and understand we're all gonna have those different tendencies. That will help you so much as you heighten that awareness. So let's think, in a tier 2, what else do we need to really pay attention to? Just the awareness of those, the PVC, the PVF, eating your veggies at every meal, water is your primary beverage, and indulging according to your psychological profile. Abstainers, I'd like you to start working on 1 to 2 indulgence meals per week. Remember, we don't use the word cheat. That's not a buddy's word. We indulge. It's a far better word, way better connotation, and everything is about you taking your mindset and your brain and your thoughts up. So we use positive words. Indulging, it's part of the plan, it's part of the lifestyle. Don't say no to any food. You don't have to abstain from that, so take comfort in that. I'm not asking you to kiss your favorite food goodbye. I'm asking you to temper it and to get some strategy in your life. So that's our tier 2. If this is you, I know you can keep doing it. Maybe think about adopting some principles of tier 3 when you're ready. Power your body, 1 meal, 1 workout, 1 day at a time.